And most of the major religions except Islam, they have a philosophy known as anthropomorphism. That Almighty God, He takes the form of a human being. He becomes a human being. It is known as anthropomorphism, except Islam. Most of the major religions believe that Almighty God became a human being once. Some believe He became a human being many times. And when you ask these people, they have a very good logic. That Almighty God, He's so pure, He's so holy, He does not know the shortcomings of the human beings. He does not know the difficulties of the human being. He's so pure, He does not know the feelings of the human beings. So Almighty God, so pure, so pious, so holy, He became a human being and He came in this world to know what is good or what is bad for the human being, so that He could set the rules for the human being. You know, Almighty God, so pure, so holy, so pious, He does not know the difficulties of human beings, the shortcomings of the human beings, the feelings of the human beings. So He became a human being to set the rules for the human being, the do's and don'ts. On the face of it, it sounds like a very good logic. But I tell these people that suppose I manufacture a tape recorder. I create a tape recorder. Do I have to become a tape recorder to know what is good or what is bad for the tape recorder? I write an instruction manual that if you want to play the audio cassette, insert the audio cassette and press the play button. If you want to fast forward, press the FF button. If you want to stop, press the stop button. Don't drop it from height, it will get damaged. Don't immerse it in water, it will get spoiled. I write an instruction manual. I don't have to become a tape recorder to know what is good or what is bad for the tape recorder, because I am the creator of the tape recorder. Similarly, when Almighty God, He is the creator of the human beings, He does not have to become a human being to know what is good or what is bad for the human being. What does He do? He reveals the instruction manual. And the last and final instruction manual for the human beings, it is the Quran. The glorious Quran is the last and final instruction manual revealed by Almighty God to the human beings. The do's and don'ts of the human being is mentioned in the Quran. Almighty God does not have to become a human being. What does He do? He reveals the instruction manual. And He chooses a man amongst men, and He communicates with them on a higher level, who we call as messengers or prophets of God. He does not have to come down on this earth and become a human being to know what is good or what is bad for the human being. He is the creator. He reveals the instruction manual. And the last and final instruction manual is the glorious Quran.